Hey everybody, hot and stinky, and welcome back to Darksiders II Deathinitive Edition. Deathinitive Edition. Alright, so in the last episode, we completed the City of the Dead. You also get an achievement for defeating the Wailing Host, which is called Soul Crushing. We are going to get another achievement in this episode as well. But we went to the Eternal Throne. I sold some shit to Ostagoth. I upgraded my possessed weapons. So let's head on over. Once we make it to the new area, the City of the Dead will actually officially be completed. And we'll get an achievement called City of the Dead. Whenever this wants to load up. And we're about to get the most boring.
Not so fast, horseman.
City of the Dead, not yet completed. We gotta wait.
So I am. I will remain here at the tree, should you have need of me on your quest. And dust has a beak for more than corpses, horseman. Follow him, and you will find the key.
Follow dust, find the key? Can't be that easy, Crowfather.
You may be right, Death. The future is a secret even I cannot keep.
Alright, so when we go to the new area, you should get... That's when the City of the Dead is officially completed, and that's the achievement, City of the Dead. And then, probably the most boring, useless quest. I mean, it's not useless per se, because it does give you a chance to go to all the vendors. But it's just a lot of fast traveling. It's just annoying. I think we have to talk to the Crowfather one more time. And City of the Dead officially completed. That's when you get the achievement, the City of the Dead.
This place is called Lost Light. It is an outpost, far beyond the gates of heaven. And it is here that the angels have hidden the key to the Well of Souls.
Why here? Why not the White City?
There are some amongst the angels who would use the key for their own purpose. So it was hidden here to safeguard it from their schemes. Or so they hoped.
The well has power over all life.
It does. Though I suspect there is more to your question. Go on, Ryder. Ask it.
The Four never knew of the well. Why was it kept from us?
For fear of what you may have done with that knowledge. The Nephilim could not be allowed to ravage creation any longer. They needed to stay dead.
Then the well can bring them back.
And so we get to the root of it. Yes, the well is the fount of all life. Angel, demon, mankind, even Nephilim. But from their blades they wrought chaos. And from that was born corruption. You were right to destroy them.
Except they're kind of sitting in our chest at this moment. Alright. So this is Lost Light. It's not the White Kingdom or Heaven, which is kind of a shame, because that would have been really cool to go to the White City. I was about to say White Kingdom, but the White City. But it's just an outpost. Kind of a shame. Alright, so we have a couple things to collect along the way. Let's go ahead and get them. I know there's a chest somewhere. There it is. I see you in front of me. Something useless. And here is Volgrim, as well as a relic of Et-tu-Goth. That's relic number 18. We don't need to speak to Volgrim because we got nothing to say to him. We're not selling our boatman coins yet. He may not even sell them. That's the only to really get weapons. But, I mean, unless you really want a possessed weapon or an epic, you definitely can. And there is Death Tomb number 3. And right on top of Death Tomb number 3 is Mystic Stonebite. If I can shoot it. Come on. Mystic Stonebite number 25, or 45 overall. And then, right behind this pillar, is Boatman Coin number 75. Boatman Coins can be traded with the Merchant Gold Room for unique items. Yes. I know. I did pass a chest. Jesus.
Impossible.
Not anymore. Alright. Let's go on to the Crystal Spire. We're going to grab one more thing before we do, though. Come on. Can't even remember my horse's name. Book of the Dead page. Number 7 for the chapter 3. 27 overall. And there is the Crystal Spire. And it looks like we got some corrupted angels. They don't want none of this. I think his name is Nathaniel.
It is. To me, quickly.
He just comes in with a badass landing. So I upgraded my weapons. My possessed weapon now does, I think, 11 or 13% wrath steel. My axe has more arcane and ice damage, as well as health on per kill. I may actually change that because I don't like that. But we will get our birdies out. Eat my hammer. More birds.
Welcome to Lost Light, Rider. From one warrior to another.
Do I know you?
I am Nathaniel. I fought beside you at the gates of Eden. Would have died were it not for your blades. But I'm not troubled that you don't recall me. Your thoughts that day were on killing Nephilim.
You're of the Hellguard.
I was. But I guard the light now. And the Archon. You'll find both in the Crystal Spire. But something tells me you are not here to glory in my master's radiance.
What gave that away?
The Archon's that way, horseman.
Perhaps I have other business.
If that business takes you to the kingdom of the dead, you would serve the light to deliver this scroll.
Nathaniel's scroll. Nathaniel of the Hellguard gave you the mysterious scroll. Travel to other realms to find more information about the one named on it.
What business have you in that land of corpses?
I seek an old friend, a lost soul. Where better to look? Take that scroll to the undead court, that they may answer my question.
I'm looking for a key.
I would guess that what you seek is no simple key. For that, you should consult the Archon. He sees much from the peak of his spire.
How did you come to leave
A lot of talking.
Hellguard?
Abaddon sent me here to watch over the Crystal Spire and the Archon. There is much at stake should the Spire fall.
What is this place?
An outpost. We call it Lost Light. for what we left behind in the White City. Here, we are closer to darkness.
Who is this Archon?
Lucian is the head of the scriptorial. Those angels who record all that he sees when he peers into the shadow. The Ivory Citadel holds their records, an archive vast beyond thinking.
Where is this citadel?
Lost beyond the mists. Pray your business never sends you there.
Well, it definitely will. So,
There's more I could sell you.
Nathaniel is another vendor. I'm just taking a quick look. So he's got health per kill. So this is another... This quest is kind of... It's useless. Sorry, I'm just looking at his wares real quick. It's useless in the sense that there is really just a bunch of going to the other realms. There is stuff for us to collect, but we're going to collect that when we finish all the stupid backtracking. And like I said, the only really main reason for this quest is really just to go back and see all the vendors and all their stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to talk to the vendors. I'm just going to try to speak with who I need to speak with and get out. So after we speak to the Chancellor, we got to head on over back to Nathaniel. It will then tell us to speak to Moria in the Forge Lands. I feel like it's a waste of time. I don't think we can move on. We might be able to move on if we don't do it, but I'm not really. Completing the quest is only necessary because it is a side quest, and that is an achievement completing all secondary quests.
Death. It's always such a pleasure.
Let's get this over with before I do something we both regret.
The soul you seek never passed through this court.
You're certain?
Oh, yes. I would have relished receiving a soul of this magnitude in our kingdom.
I don't recognize the name on the scroll.
It is one more ancient than the Nephilim, belonging to a person you are quite familiar with. But alas, he now bears another name.
Enlighten me.
Where's the pleasure in that?
You're an asshole.
Time for this.
It is a pity you are so ill-tempered.
Such an asshole.
There is much we could do for one another. And the reward will be considerable. You need only investigate rumors that spread even now through the plains of the dead. Of a labyrinth most ancient, stealing unwary souls from our dread lord.
You mean the Arbiter's maze? This is not just about mazes.
The Soul Arbiter is an enemy of the throne, long thought vanquished. Before he disappeared, he took something the king is eager to possess. No doubt, this maze guards it. Find the Soul Arbiter and return his prize.
Okay, so...
You shouldn't listen to gossip.
Oh, I'll
Find
say it
the
in a minute.
Arbiter's maze, return to me, and I won't have to.
So he's referring to the Soul Arbiter's Maze, which we've been collecting all those scrolls for. So technically, I mean, we can definitely do it now, because the directions are online. I mean, they all say the same. They don't change no matter what playthrough you're on or what system. They're always constant. But if we do it now, we're a little low level. So that's actually going to be something that we're going to do towards the end of the game. Actually, then we're going to do that right before the final boss. So now we got to go all the way back to Nathaniel. And this pointlessness. go to Nathaniel. This is probably the only quest that I hate out of this entire game. Love the game. Probably one of my favorites. This quest, oh Jesus. See, there's some stone bites there, which we will get after we're completely done. And we'll get that boatman coin as well.
Your friend has not passed through the land of the dead.
But if he yet lives... No. I dare not inform my fellow angels until I have the full truth. Among the makers of the Forge Lands is a blind seer of great power. Go to her death. She will know what has become of the one who was dead, yet lives.
Okie dokie. Now we gotta go to the Forge Lands. Speak to Moria. And then after speaking with Moria, go right back to Nathaniel. I don't even know why I summoned you. I can't take you nowhere. Beam me up, Scotty. Alright, now in the Forge Lands, we can head on over to Tristone. Which I'm sure probably still looks like a fucking mess. Come on, there we go. Yep, still looks like a shithole. Alright.
You have something for me. This soul, it still lives, but it has changed. In the angel tongue, it is called Woven, dragon.
What do the demons call it?
They call him Lord.
A member of the Helgard has joined the Dark Legion.
So it would appear. Creator, help us.
Alright. Back to Nathaniel. Jesus Christ. A pointless quest. I mean, I will be going to all the vendors before the final boss, just to take a look at their wares, upgrade stuff, but I did not want to be doing that at this moment. Alright, Tree of Life. To Nathaniel one last time. Wish the load scenes weren't so goddamn long.
Well, what have you learned?
That this quest sucks.
Serves the shadow.
Impossible. Then the Archon's visions. The Helgard. Leave me, horseman. I must consider what to do next.
And my reward?
Would that you had never earned it.
You never told me who it was you sought.
His name was on the scroll, to plainly see.
The Elder Angels take on many names, and that one was beyond my memory. What is your friend called now?
You knew him as Abaddon, but he has taken another name. One cursed on Earth. Destroyer.
Oh, Jesus. The Destroyer. And we leveled up. We'll do our...
Not all of heaven is against you.
skill point in a second. So there's Boatman coin number 76. Let's jump up on our horse. And get Stone Bite. Mystic Stone Bite 26. So that's 46 overall. And 47 overall. Alright. It's this way. We're going to go ahead before we grab this chest. We're going to grab this relic. Relic of Renegoth. And that's relic number 19. Let's go ahead and grab the chest. Alright, now we can go meet. Oh, what the fuck, Death? God damn it. Now we can go meet the Archon. And before I go up the beautiful and most not annoying elevator, I will spend that skill point. Alright, let's take a look here. We got one skill point. Death Angel's Guard lasts longer, requires less effort to summon. Yes. We are going to be using Angus Guard. And another long elevator. We didn't get enough of that in the City of the Dead. Forgelands, they didn't have any goddamn elevators. Alright. Alright, so over there is corruption. So, we're gonna have to blow that shit up. But first, let's kill these motherfuckers. Corrupted angels. I don't know why I'm shooting you. But let's go ahead and do this. Power Stone Bite 16. Yes, if I can shoot it. Number 16 or 48 overall. And then we'll do this. Let's move him right there. Then we'll jump over. You bet I do. Fucking love that shit. That one's in slow motion. I love it. Thank you. Now we'll take the Shadow Bomb, throw it on over to purple. And before he runs off, we'll jump on down and grab Boatman coin number 77. And I may be... It's going to come out of range here soon. We should be good right there. Nice. Alright. Go ahead and get this chesty chest. And then we can climb on up to see the Archon. And then after speaking to the Archon, that will lead into the next... I don't want to say dungeon, but next area. Sub-area. Sub-area.
Out of the shadows and into the light. I see you, horseman. The things you have done. The lives you have ended.
Your
I
mom's.
know why you are here.
Then you will give me the key.
I have guarded the key for centuries. It is mine, and I will not part with it lightly. Not now. Corruption spreads. In our city, in our hearts. Only I remain pure. A beacon against the darkness. Helpless to push it back.
We are not all helpless, Archon.
Perhaps not. After the seals were broken, and Hell's legions loosed upon the earth, many divine relics were lost. One, the Rod of Arafel, could help reverse what has happened here. I dare not retrieve the rod myself. The gates to the White City are closed to any angel who visits Earth. But you are no angel. Acquire the rod, and I will clear a path into my citadel. There you will find the key to the Tree of Life. As for what you will find on Earth, after you face it, even you may curse the name of war.
So that is the next area, Earth. We still got some more talking to do with the Archon, but before we do, we're going to grab this chest. Gives me nothing. And Earth will be another, maybe 2 or 3 episodes.
The pool will bring you to Earth, Rider. Do not tarry here.
If you want the rod, you'll tell me where to find it.
I have seen much while staring into the deep, but that I cannot tell you. The kingdom of man was swallowed by darkness when the armies of hell invaded. I have seen only glimpses of the earth since then, but enough to know that the rod of Arafel is safe, and our only hope of redemption.
How does a city of light fall to corruption?
It wasn't the city that fell, but those within. It began with just one angel, weak of will, given to doubts. When the darkness called, he welcomed it in. From him, the corruption spread. It seemed only I could sense it, gathering above our heads. And though I warned my brothers of the storm that was to come, they did not listen. Only when the cloud burst did the city of light fall. And other realms have fallen since.
Your pool, is it the only way to the kingdom of man?
It is the only path that I know of. You can thank your masters for that. To preserve the balance, the Charred Council forbade all travel to the Third Kingdom, and destroyed those means that already existed. Even the Tree of Life was burnt, like so much kindling.
Yet you have the means to travel to Earth.
Not everyone obeys the Council, Death. That is why they have their horsemen.
You speak of this realm as if it were your own.
The gods call this place Lost Light, but it is here that the light is to be found. And I am its source.
There's nothing else you can tell me.
Not until you find the Rod Horseman.
Just seems full of himself.
Will be revealed.
Alright, so that will end this episode, and in the next episode we will travel to Earth, which is... it's not that bad of an area. I like the area, I just don't like the combat in the area, because it's a third-person shooter. It's not bad. It's not the best. It's not the worst. Oh, Death, what are you doing? Alright, but that will be the end of this episode. And then, like I said, in the next episode, we will travel to Earth, which will be in about which will be probably about 2 episodes, possibly 3, most likely 2. But yeah, that will be it for this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying this game. I love this game so much. I've played it so many times. And I'll probably keep playing it after I'm done here. But yeah, that'll be it. And if you guys enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I definitely do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Other than that, I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!